My name is William Britton. I was in the United States Navy, and when I last cut my affiliation with the Navy, I was lieutenant. I took a competitive exam when I was in the Navy, or when I was in college, and I won a full naval scholarship. It's called a Holloway scholarship. At that time, the Navy needed to supplement the Naval Academy with more officers. So they came up with this program. It was highly competitive, and I was successful in winning a full 4-year scholarship. That included tuition, books, and they gave me $50 a month. I was a member of the Navy at that time. I was a midshipman. Well, since I had been a midshipman and I was a civilian going to college, but I was in the Navy, and come the summertime, we were gone for 8 weeks. We were under the jurisdiction of the military. When you're a midshipman, you're sort of you're not an officer, you're not a grunt. People yell at you. So it was a good orientation. It wasn't boot camp per se, but it sure wasn't civilian life. And one of the things that we had to get accustomed to was the mid-watch. The mid-watch in the Navy is midnight to 4 a.m. And you had to get up out of the rack and go on watch. Sometimes you were a lookout. Sometimes you were doing the radars. It all depended. And Lord help you if you fell asleep. Falling asleep on watch, they'll put you in the brig for that. And we were mixed in with the Naval Academy midshipmen. Half of them were with me at Little Creek, and the other half were at Corpus, and we transferred at the end of our 6 weeks. The airplanes could not make a non-stop, so we ended up stopping at Pensacola to refuel. And so we refueled, got on the plane, and landed at Corpus Christi. And you can't believe the military police, the shore patrol, officers all over. We were mustered about 4 times, making sure they got our names. Well, it turns out that the plane right behind us crashed on takeoff, and there were 110 midshipmen on board that were killed. Now, I'm saying that in that throughout my peacetime naval career, and even now during peacetime, there are huge amounts of risks involved. There are a lot of deaths involved on training. This was a real tragic accident, but over 100 midshipmen were killed. This was peacetime. Then I completed my midshipman. I was commissioned as a regular naval officer.